Hi there, YouTube and fellow vapors. So, got a double header review for you today. Really nice combination. We've got the Stila RDA clone, by Infinite, and the Cartel limited edition clone, also by Infinite. As you can see, both brass. I was going to do two separate reviews, but I thought, being as the originals were by the same manufacturer, I'd do the review of them both together. So once again, a big thank you for Steve and Katie over at Angel Fire Mods for sending this out for review. So we'll take a little vape and we'll dive down close and I'll show you what it's all about. Right then guys, so here we are with the up close. So when you receive them, start with the mod. So as normal, usual Infinite box, Infinite logo, product description, and colour on the other side, the open tab, safety warnings, and the open tab on the other side. The only difference being with this box, obviously, is here, Cartel and Roman numerals for 2012, Cartel logo and limited edition. So this is how you'll receive it, and inside you'll open it up and it'll look like this. So you've got 18490, 18500 tube, 18650 tube, and 18350 tube. The 18350 tube comes with the button and top cap screwed onto it. So what I'm going to do first is I'll show you each tube, and then we'll take a look at the switch and top cap. So we'll start with the 18500 tube. So as you can see, it is the brass version, and on the front of the tube is the logo Cartel limited edition, with the prancing lion and coat of arms with the wings, so that's obviously Cartel's badge. The tubes themselves, as you can see, the walls of the tubes are really thick. We'll measure it. So I'll bring in the trusty kids ruler. So the tube thickness, including threads, is around between 2 and 2.5 mil. Very well machined, no sharp threads, no burrs. Now the tube itself is 24 millimeters in diameter. Let's take a look. Very nicely machined inside. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It has got a shiny finish, but it's also brushed. I don't know if it'll pick it up on the camera. So yeah, that's the 18490, 185. Sorry, the length of the 18490 500 tube is 62 millimeters in length. So that's the 18490, 18500. And then the 18650 tube. It's a bit glary. Exactly the same thickness of the tubes. Once again, no burrs, no sharp edges. Yet again, Infinite have done a really nice job. And once again, the same logo. There's Cartel, Roman numerals 2012 underneath that. Their logo with the prancing lion and limited edition. I believe it's laser etched. Yeah, laser etched into the brass. And the length of the 18650 tube. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place. Is 82 millimeters. So that's the 18650 tube. I don't know if it's going to come across on camera, but the quality and the feel of this, I mean, it's a hunky piece of brass. I mean, I thought the Panzer was heavy. Wait till you get one of these in your hands. So same again, yeah, sorry, 24 millimeters wide. And then we'll take the top cap off. Them threads are really smooth, really nice threading. So the 18350 tube, same again, same logo as I say on all three tubes. Once again, it's 24 millimeters wide, same thickness on the walls, impeccably machined, no sharp edges, no burrs. Oh, one thing I have forgot to mention is, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see, all three tubes, they start at 24 millimeters wide at the top, but they taper down, so it's like slightly coned, and I believe they tapered down to 23 millimeters. I totally forgot about that, sorry guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell that on the camera, but hopefully you'll be able to see the thickness of the wall there and the thickness of the wall there. Really sorry guys. So back to the 18350 tube. So 24 mil at the top, 23 mil wide at the bottom, 51 millimeters long. Alright, so we're going to top cap, switch, we'll move the tubes over out of the way. So the top cap itself is 22 millimeters across the top. Then it tapers down to be 24 millimeters, like same as the top of the tube. Now, threads for the 510, really beautifully machined again, very smooth. And then pattern. Now, I don't think this is for airflow, because obviously if you're using something that takes airflow from a 510, it's gonna, these channels stop here, so it's not going to be able to pull any air when fastened all the way down. So I think that's purely decorative. So then on the underneath, got a black dowel ring. Now this does push in and out, and then it's a twin screw design. So the first part will take out, touch up to your atomizer, and the smaller screw is for the battery rattle. Now these are both silver plated brass. I mean this mod hits hard, really hard. I dread to think I hit how hard the copper one hits. So yeah, silver plated brass. That's the top cap. So put that to one side. And then onto the switch. As you can see, laser engraved. Now obviously the switch is, I believe, 22 millimeters. 20, yeah, so roughly 20 millimeters there, then tapers down to 23 millimeters to match the bottom of the tube. So on the switch itself, so in the middle, limited edition, and then it says nulli secundus, which means in Latin second to none. And then try and get you. So nulli secundus, which means second to none. So you've got that 3 times, once there, once here, and once here. And then I don't know if, as I say, I've recorded on the tablet, so I don't know if it's going to pick it up very well. No. And then the smaller engravings here, they are the Roman numerals for 2012. Now the switch itself is spring loaded. I'd say probably a medium feel on the throw of the switch. It's really smooth, no matter where you push it from. Really nice, well machined. And then underneath, silver plated brass contactor again, and a rubber and an O-ring for your battery to sit on. I'm going to pull the switch apart for you guys. I know a lot of people like to see what the inside of the switches are like, so I'll do this on every mod review that I do. So quite a wide stainless steel spring, and that's the button itself again, and it's threaded on the other side. Now there is no locking ring because it's recessed, and there's your negative contact. Like I say, silver plated brass. And then the inside of the switch housing, hole for your switch, really nice machining, no burrs. Yep, so this one's 1,590. And there is your, battery venting hole. Now, I have blown through the mod with the button pressed and depressed, and it will vent, there's air getting through. So we'll put the switch back together now. Spring in, button in. It says. See here. Right, so that's your switch. So what I'll do is I'll show it you in all three modes with an atomizer on top. So I'll just grab some matties and I'll be back in a sec, guys. I forgot to get them out. Right, guys, sorry about that. I'm really not very organised today. So I'm going to do 18350 first. I don't know why the camera seems to be wobbling. The table's a bit wobbly. So, as you can see, I'll try and... This is the easiest way I'm going to show you. So if you put the top cap on the top end, you can see that the tube's wider. As if it's on the bottom end, it's nice and flush. So switch on first. Drop your 18350 battery in there. We'll go for a K-Fun light first. Screw up to the ATI, and then let's alter the it's too much. So as you can see, we've got battery rattle now. So we'll adjust the there. So 18350. It's not actually closing all the way up. Oh, for some reason it's right, there you go then, guys. So 18350 mode with a 350 mode with a K-Fun. So we'll try put it in 18650 mode now. Yep, sorry, I haven't got a battery, so what I'm going to do is I'll show you the size of it in 18500 mode. So that's 18500 mode. With a K-Fun light. And the feel of it in the hand is really nice. Right, so we'll do 18650 mode. So we'll put the switch in. Drop the battery in. So 18650 with a cable on that. Take a quick vape. So it does vape, hit really well. That's obviously a 22mm attic. So we'll take that off. We'll put Typhon GT on there. Now, even though it's 22mm on the top cap, Typhon GT is obviously 23mm, but it still looks really good on there. Right guys, sorry about the little hiccup there with the batteries and whatnot. Right, so if you want to get your hands on one of these, head over to angelfiremods.co.uk. They are $38.99 for the brass. They also sell the copper. So just remember, it's 22mm on the top cap that tapers down to 24mm, and then the tube itself tapers down to 23mm to the button. Yeah, I mentioned there's no lock ring recess switch, so it won't fire stood up, which is good. Silver plated brass pins I've already covered. Stainless steel spring. So yeah, as I say, $38.99. So we're going to put this to one side, and we're going to get the Stila, have a quick look at that. Maybe do a quick build. So we'll get the Stila out now, guys. Right. So once again, black infinite box. Warning logos on one side, product and colour on the other, so Stila V2, and then open, open, and infinite logo. So when you receive it, it will come in the usual sealed infinite bag. Right, so Cartel logo, Stila laser engraved, and then it also comes with the prancing lion, or I believe they call it twin Lancaster logo on the drip tip. So everything, once again, machined really nicely. No burrs, no sharp edges. So there's the line on the drip tip. Quite a wide bore. And then on the atomizer itself, so it's a non-adjustable 510. As you can see there, it's brass. It's gold. I believe it's gold plated. Not sure if it's gold plated brass or gold plated. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure whether it's gold plated brass or gold plated stainless steel. So serial number on the back, 1445. 510 drip tip, and the splatter guard. I've got a stainless steel version of this myself, and I've actually drilled that out. I find it tends to vape better drilling that out. I'll show you again. logos. And then it's the same on the other side. So what we'll do, so here's a build deck. Got a nice grip well. All the screws and posts are all gold plated. Black Delrin insulator for the positive post, so positive, 2 negatives. It's just really, really well machined. Really nice, smooth 510 connection. So there's your main sleeve. You see, once again, all brass. Nice and smooth inside. And then the top cap. So it's not a massive chamber by any means. As I say, on my stainless steel version, I've actually drilled out the splatter guard. So what you do with this Stila to adjust the airflow, it's a bit stiff. Obviously, it's pretty new, so you twist the top cap, and that will adjust the airflow. As you see, the hole's now reduced, and it will do that on both sides. So if you want one of these, it's £19.99, once again from Angel Fire Mods. They look really nice together as a combination. Now, the video is already 25 minutes long, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to skip the build on this, but I'll put a build on it. Yeah, I'll stop the video, I'll put a build on, we'll go back on top and we'll rate it. Right then guys, so here we are back up top. Sorry about the light. I'm in the dining room, it's bright coming through both windows and creating shadows, and I'll get the hang of getting the lighting right. I'm going to take a quick break. As you can see, really nice vapor production from the Stila. Right, so let's get down to it. The mod itself, as I say, if you want to go and get hold of one of these, it's going to cost you £38.99. In my opinion, it is more than worth it. I mean, just when you receive the box, comes in, like I've showed you the box, you look at it and you just know that there's something special inside. And honestly, my favourite mod that I've had the pleasure to use up until now was the Panzer. And in my personal opinion, this mod, for the feel, the weight, the way it hits, blows the Panzer out of the water. Plus, it's a limited edition. Anything that's limited edition has got to be good, right? So yeah, threading, amazing. Throw on the button, amazing. It really is one of them mods that you pick it up and you really don't want to put it down. It's a little dry. I'm not a huge fan of brass mods. Not for the look. I love the look of them when they're clean. But I'm not a person who's into a patina, so I would be forever getting the brasso out, which isn't a bad thing, I suppose. My missus is unlike mine. She's a bit OCD anyway, so I'll just give them to her. I'm trying not to ramble on about this one, but you know, I always have a bit of a ramble in the videos, confuse myself, say too much. But 10 out of 10 for this mod, easily a 10 for me. So, right, so we spoke about the mod, the dripper. Really nice again. I've just got a 25 gauge dual coil on here. Point, I believe it's 0.4. Flavour production, flavour, really, really nice. I mean, it's not the best that I've tried, to be honest. The cats and the atomic are quite hard to beat because of the smaller chamber. It's just a case of coiling it up right. Flavour. So yeah, flavour, not quite as good as cats or atomic, but it's still up there for me. Still beats the K-Fun. Vape production is really, really good, especially with having the Cyclops air holes. And the finish of it, it's really nice. For the finish, I'll give it a 10. I mean, every time I get something in of infinites, I know it's going to be nice. So it's 22mm on the atomizer. But even though it's 22mm, it's the way it all steps down. So it steps down from the mod to the atomizer, then the atomizer to the drip tip. It all looks really nice together as a combination. So Angel Fire mods have got these in stock. I don't really know what much to say, to be honest. It's quite hard to talk for 30 minutes on a video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a vape. I'm going to end the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, or don't like if you think that my videos are crap. So we're going to take a vape, and there'll be another video coming very shortly. So I'll see you soon, guys.